Hi everyone and welcome back to the channel. If you've been dreaming of a fully funded opportunity to study in China in 2026, then you absolutely need to watch this video. Today we are diving deep into the CAS-ANSO Scholarship for degree programs, one of the most prestigious scholarships out there, offered by the Chinese Academy of Sciences and the Alliance of National and International Science Organizations. I'll break down what this scholarship is all about, the incredible benefits it offers, who is eligible, and most importantly, a step-by-step guide on how to apply. We'll also cover key dates and some insider tips to really make your application stand out. So, what exactly is ANSO? It stands for the Alliance of National and International Science Organizations for the Belt and Road Regions. Founded in 2018, it is a nonprofit international organization established by the Chinese Academy of Sciences and over 36 scientific institutions and universities worldwide. ANSO's mission is all about boosting international cooperation in science and tech, improving lives, and promoting sustainable development. The CAS-ANSO Scholarship, which used to be called the ANSO Scholarship for Young Talents, was launched in 2019 to train and cultivate young scientists from all over the globe. It has two main tracks, degree programs and non-degree programs. We're focusing on the degree programs today, which support about 1 to 200 master students and around 300 postgraduate students. You get to study at either the University of Science and Technology of China USC, the University of Chinese Academy of Sciences UCAS, or one of the many top-tier CAS research institutes across China. In 2022, they introduced a special branch called the ANSO CAS-TWAS or UNESCO PhD Scholarship. 10 of these scholarships are specifically for students researching climate-related topics. There's also a strong focus on applicants from the least developed countries and on supporting women researchers. CAS is the primary sponsor, while TWAS and UNESCO provide extra funding for this special PhD category. It's all about creating a diverse global network of innovators. Now for the best part, what does the scholarship actually cover? This is a fully funded scholarship, which means it includes a full tuition waiver. You also get a monthly stipend of around 3,000 RMB for master's students and a generous 6 to 7,000 RMB for PhD students. On top of that, it covers your health insurance, provides on-campus accommodation or a housing allowance, and in some cases, a one-time travel subsidy to get you to China. For those in the special ANSO CAS-TWAS or UNESCO PhD program, CAS funds the main stipend and tuition, while TWAS and UNESCO might cover your travel expenses. For all other CAS-ANSO scholars, CAS funds everything. One quick note, the travel subsidy depends on the sponsor's rules, and if you're already in China when you apply, you won't be eligible for it. As an awardee, you'll complete centralized training in Chinese language and culture, your academic coursework, and of course, your research. All leading to your final thesis. You'll be expected to follow Chinese laws and the rules of your university. There are annual performance reviews, and if you don't meet the academic or conduct standards, your scholarship could be terminated. So, who is eligible to apply? First, you must not be a Chinese citizen, and you need to be proficient in either English or Chinese. For master's applicants, you must be born on or after January 1st, 1996. For PhD applicants, the cutoff is January 1st. 1991. You also have to meet the admission standards for international students at either USC or UCAS. A very important rule, you cannot take on any other work during your studies. If you're already pursuing a degree in China, you can't apply for the same level again under this scholarship. And here's a critical point, you can only apply to one university, either USC or UCAS. Applying to both will get you disqualified. Mark your calendars. The application for the 2026 scholarship opens on October 15, 2025, and the deadline is January 31, 2026 Beijing time. These dates can vary slightly between USC and UCAS, so always double-check their official websites for the latest updates. Before you apply, you'll need to gather several documents. Your passport, degree certificates, academic transcripts, a detailed CV, 2 recommendation letters, a strong research proposal, proof of English or Chinese proficiency, and a health examination form. Once you have everything ready, you'll choose your university and apply online. Through their admission portal, When you're filling out the form, make sure you select CAS-ANSO Scholarship as your funding source. And if you also want to be considered for the ANSO CAS-TWAS or UNESCO PhD scholarship, be sure to tick that box in the application system. Now let's talk about supervisors. You can apply with or without contacting a professor beforehand. If you do reach out and a professor agrees to supervise you, it can definitely strengthen your application. But it's not a requirement. If you don't contact anyone, your application will still be reviewed by the university and relevant professors. They might just select you based on the strength of your documents and research plan and then assign you a supervisor. So don't worry if you don't have a supervisor lined up after you submit, just make sure all your documents are complete and keep a close eye on your email for any updates or interview invitations. The general timeline looks like this. From October to November, you'll research programs and prepare your documents. In December, you'll finalize your study plan and get your references sorted. In January, you'll submit your applications. Then, from March to June, shortlisted candidates will be interviewed and evaluated. Finally, in September 2026, successful students will begin their incredible journey in China as CAS-ANSO scholars. To wrap things up, here are a few final tips. First, apply early. Don't wait until the last minute. Make sure all your documents are scanned clearly and saved as PDFs. Tailor your research proposal so it aligns with the research focus of CAS, USTC, or UCAS, and always keep your communications professional and polite, especially when you're emailing professors. Remember, even if you don't secure a supervisor beforehand, your application will still be seriously considered based on its merit. The CAS-ANSO Scholarship 2026 is an absolutely incredible opportunity to get a world-class education and conduct research in China with full financial support. It opens doors to international collaboration and will supercharge your academic growth at some of the best institutions in Asia. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up, share it with anyone who might be interested, and subscribe for more updates on scholarships and study abroad opportunities. Good luck with your application. Your journey to becoming a CAS-ANSO scholar starts now.